Alright there folks, welcome to another fishing adventures, and I'm actually back on the bank again. I'm on the River Ouse, literally 10 minutes walk from my house, just upstream from Scarborough Bridge. And the reason I'm here is I was near a tackle shop yesterday and I impulsively went in and bought a new cap, as you do, and a pint of white maggots, and I thought, why did I even do that? Do you know what I mean? I had no real session planned as such, but on me walks up and down here, I've seen tons and tons of bleak, and I just thought it'd be nice just to get the whip out and have a bit of a whip session, and just see if we can't attempt a few of them out. I've brought the landing net as well with me, just in case, but apart from that, I'm travelling so light it's untrue. I've literally got the whip, which is just a 4 metre cheapo job. It's nothing special by any stretch of the imagination. A couple of pole rigs, and as I say, a pint of maggots and a box of hook lengths, and that is it. And we're just about to start. The only thing that's really annoying me is there's a house over there that's been finishing off getting built, and they're making a right racket. But apart from that, it shouldn't be too bad. It's not even 9:30 yet, so there shouldn't be too much boat traffic either. But what was really exciting, on the way here, there were tons of bleak literally jumping out of the water, and I thought initially it was an otter, because something big did kind of come out of the water, but I only got a brief glimpse of it. Because I'm not a David Attenborough type, I couldn't get the camera out in time to video anything. But on closer inspection, the closer I got to my peg, it was a massive shoal of perch, and they were chasing the bleak around, and they've been literally in this edge, and it's only probably 4 or 5 inches deep in here, and they were just chasing them in and smashing them to bits. So there's been a few showing. There's still a few in the area, I think, so fingers crossed we might get a few out, but we'll see. Not fussed either way, to be fair. It's just nice to be out. It's not too sunny yet, so yeah, let's see what happens. Right then, so just going to go in with a single maggot to start with, and just see. And as I say, this is it's not a fantastic kit by any stretch of the imagination. Look at that, first chuck in, lovely roach, look at that. Whoa. Mega. Beautiful roach, first put in that, lovely. Change my bait. Well, that was nice, wasn't it? I weren't expecting something like that to come out straight away, but I'll take it anyway. And there's still loads of swirls on the surface as well, so there's still a few fish out there. It's amazing just how close they will come in, actually, those decent roach. That was a nice fish, that. Just almost no flow at all on this inside edge as well, so it's just perfect for this type of fishing, really. Oh, big one rolling there. I know there's a few bream in this area. It's a good little bream area, this. A few local older guys come down, and they normally fish bread punch or hemp and tears, and generally get a good bag of roach out, and the odd bream and stuff. So yeah, just putting in about 8 to 10 maggots every flick out with rig. Just keep that loose feed going. I can just see them under the surface, actually attacking them as they're going in. So I should have put my waders on really, and got the stick float out, but it's been done. God dang it, been done. Been done, folks. Yeah, I should have maybe got my waders out and brought the stick rod out, but I didn't want to do that. Oh well, always next time, isn't there? Always next time. Yeah, really fast bites. I'm going to have to change my shotting, I think, on this as well. It's, ooh, straight. Oh, yep, one way's in. Yay! Lovely. Oopsies. go, lovely bleak. Lovely jubbly. Mega. That took it really confidently as well. There was no messing around then, I tell you. Yeah, I'm not doing anything fancy either with this. Just it's just a standard pole float rig. To be fair, I don't do this type of fishing at all. Hence the cheapie. I think it was about £4, and it's only like a 4-metre whip. I don't even know what material it's made out of, but yeah, it's not the lightest for 4 metres. Put it that way. But for this sort of stuff, it don't really matter, does it? It's just nice to be out. Oh, well, I'm making this up. I might as well just show you my rig. Mega simple. Size 20 hook on a 6-inch hook length. I've got a spread shotting pattern for some reason because that's just the rig I picked up. And the float is just a jazz float, it's 0.4 gram with a glass stem. Just so I want it cocking quite quickly. I know there's special whip floats out there and all sorts of stuff like that, but to be fair, I don't really fish the whip. Although I might do it more often. It's nice and relaxing, isn't it? It's proper chilling me out. So that's all good, but that's the rig. Basically, I've got that set to the same length as the pole, which is 4 metres. And I actually did put a little bit of elastic in the top kit just in case, because I'm a bit paranoid of hooking into something larger on a really flimsy light tip on the whip. But I suppose they're built for it, aren't they? I don't really know much about whip fishing, to be fair, as you probably gather. I just want to come out and catch a few fish, so we'll plod on, keep going. So we've had 2 or 3 so far. Straight in bleak now, look. Champion there. That's better, isn't it? That's a lovely fish, isn't it? What are we looking at? Oh, Perch. Lovely. Yeah, you see, I said there was a few of them around. Oh, another perch. Oh, he's off. Don't even know if that was a perch, actually. It could have been... don't know. Could have been a roach, actually. Can't really tell. Well, it was fighting like a perch, so we'll say perch. I feel it's very conscious of the fact that I'm doing this sort of fishing might spook the others, I don't know, but let's see. We shall see. Yeah, those bleak look like they've disappeared altogether. I was seeing the odd flash before when I was loose feeding in. Now they've just gone, so I'm assuming those perch are there. Spooked them off a little bit. Whether they'll come back or not, I don't know, but I think once we catch a few of these perch, they might get the message and disappear. I don't know, but we'll see. Nice breeze now as well, so that might make a difference. I don't know. Normally does, doesn't it? Normally does. Oh my god, I think I've picked the noisiest day ever to come and sit here. To be fair. Oh, man alive. Seems to be like a train every 10 minutes. Builders. Oh, god. And then by 10:30, I reckon there'll be 800 of those little stupid red boats bombing up and down just to do my head in. Oh, he's on. Oh, another perch, look at that. Lovely jubblies. Proper. Whoa, he's in. Right then, so the eagle-eyed amongst you, if you're on the Facebook group, will have seen my post, I've had a slight name change away from Match Fishing Adventures, and I've changed it to Mental Fishing Adventures for now, purely because it's just what I feel like. I just feel totally mental at the moment. So what I want to do fishing wise is I've done a couple of posts regarding this on the end of the barbel video on the NID. What I said was, if it gets over 50 likes, what I would do is do more sort of specific session type videos where I'm targeting specific fish and stuff like that. And a few people have commented, and so far on the list, I think we've got chub, tench, perch and crucians. So this is what I need to do. Don't get me wrong, I'm still going to be doing the odd match when I'm in that frame of mind, but for the time being I just want to rekindle the passion and the joy that I've got for fishing, and the reasons why I started fishing in the first place, and this is what I want to get across to you guys at home. Because let's face it now, if you look on YouTube and you type in carp fishing or F1 fishing, there's hundreds of channels. Every man and his dog that fishes on a commercial venue is doing YouTube videos basically of a match theme. And yeah, match fishing is a good part of it, and if you're into it and you do it every weekend, then fair play to you, but it's not really a direction that I want to focus on 100%. As I've said, don't get me wrong, I'm still going to be doing the odd match fishing video and practice session and stuff like that, because I do enjoy sitting on a commercial and guaranteeing that I'm going to catch some carp or something. But I want to bring back that spark and that excitement, and I want to try and pass that on to any potential new viewers that are going to see my videos and do that, because I think a lot of young anglers get put off because they see these match guys fishing and catching 150 pound in a session, and then the youngsters are going trying to emulate what they're doing and maybe catching 20 or 30 pound and thinking that they're rubbish, and they're not. That's not what fishing is all about. Fishing for me is about getting out by the water, enjoying nature and catching a few fish. It doesn't always have to be about the biggest fish or the amount of fish you catch or whatever. Do you know what I mean? It's just about being out and enjoying it and learning about the species that you're wanting to catch and learning the best methods to actually do that. So for me, that is the direction that I want to go in. So it's going to be back to being an all-round channel really, hence the name change, because I want you guys to let me know what sort of content you want me to do, because I'm up for anything, even if I've not done it before. I want to give it a go, because it's something totally different for me to focus on. It's something entertaining that you guys want to see, and who knows, it might actually turn out to be good. So let me know. Oh, look at that, I missed that because I was looking at the camera then. So yeah, let me know, and we'll get something sorted out. But yeah, guys, swallowed that. He weren't going to come off in a no day, were he? So yeah, what fish number is this now? Is this number 6 or number 7 or something? I've lost count really, to be honest, so we'll see. So if you were paying attention at home, let me know how many I've caught. I was going to bring my little fishy clicker and then I forgot it. Man, sure, I got it and I thought I'd forgotten my mic, and that was in a different pocket. You know what I mean? It's I'm hard work sometimes, folks. I feel sorry for my missus. Ah dear, putting up with this. But anyway, at least we know the fish are still there. They've not disappeared altogether. So, pardon me. Yeah, there's a couple of guys fishing just below Scarborough Bridge. I think they're feeder fishing, I think, by the look of it. And, they're sat in big comfy chairs, not really moving around much, so I'm assuming that's what they're doing. I fancy coming down here and doing that. There's some decent bream up there, but to be honest, I don't really fancy lugging out gear It's a nightmare. But yeah, so we'll see. But on the recommendation of somebody, I did buy a rod quiver actually for when I'm fishing on rivers, just to try and keep things a bit neater and easier to carry, because trying to carry everything and the filming gear was a bit of a nightmare sometimes. I'm not going to be able to get him out, am I? Without this. So I've got a quiver. I've also got a rucksack ordered, a better one than the one I'm using, and hopefully that'll just make it all a bit easier to carry my stuff. Because I was looking at the Corum. They do like a roving kit or something, or transition gear or something it's called. I think there's two, and I get confused. But basically, it's a chair that fastens onto your rucksack, and it comes with a rod quiver or something, and it's basically designed for you to fish rivers so you're not lugging everything in tons of different bags, and doing it that way. So if anyone's got that kit, let me know if it's any good, and I might have a look at that depending on what happens. So we'll see. I just want to keep my options open, because at the moment the thought of driving to a pond and getting the trolley out and loading it up with tons of gear just to do maybe an hour's fishing before my head explodes, it just really puts me off. So my thinking is, if I can get onto a river, do some decent stuff, or even like a remote pond. There's a couple of ponds that are quite a trek away from roads. If I can travel light, get up to them, I can do some stuff. And if I'm travelling light, it's less to pack up in it. I can be away quicker, just in case. So we'll see. That's where my head's at anyway at the moment. But yeah, let me know if you've got one, and just let me know how good it is, and we'll see. Because if I can get one, I might do a product review of it as well for others that are looking at that type of stuff. So, but yeah, and while I was babbling away, we had that other decent perch out, didn't we? So that was nice, building quite a steady weight actually. Just doing this, I was expecting it, to be honest, to be a bit fast and furious with little bleak intercepting it on top, but as I say, the perch were here in numbers chasing them earlier, so they've probably all been glad of a break of me feeding maggots for the perch and disappeared. So it could just be some perch and an odd roach popping up today, I think, and an odd really brave or stupid bleak, but we'll see. But yeah, it's just nice. I mean, I'm literally just sat on edge of path with my feet dangling in, and with the whip just fishing to hand. It's yeah, you see, fishing doesn't have to be complicated, does it? It doesn't. You don't need tons of gear to catch fish. You can just come out, have a bit of fun. As I say, I've got a pint of maggots. I probably won't even use all these in the time that I'm going to be here. We've not even been here an hour yet either, and we're getting more or less a fish a chuck. I've lost 3, but I'll edit that bit out, obviously. So yeah, so I'm going through a weird phase of buying caps all the time as well now, and I don't know why. Because I like my Matrix one, but I like the colours of this one. And Daiwa have got a couple of nice ones out there as well, and a couple of the Guru ones I really like as well. So yeah, I might have some more headgear next time you see me. We'll see. Yeah, massive perch just in there then, chasing summit. I can see why spending a little bit more money on a decent whip would have been a good idea. Even though this is only 4 metres, my arm's aching already. I've not even been fishing an hour. I've been here about 50 minutes, if that, and it's blooming killing me. So, bloody stupid cheap tat. Oh, my hook line's kinked as well. That's not good. I'm not happy about that. Don't want a kinky hook line, do we? There's still fish topping further up now. I wonder if they maybe moved or something then, bleak. Gone upstream, haven't they? Let's have a look. Bit long and stringy, that one. I don't think they liked long and stringy. So yeah, another good thing to do is sometimes when you're fishing like this with maggots is just side hooking one on like that, because that's how they fall in the water, isn't it? You see that? So it's just side hooked. They fall a bit more naturally. That's a spider on my pole. Bugger off. What's going on? So we're just starting to get a nice string of bleak put together really. As the boat traffic's increased, they've seemed to have sparked onto the feed for some reason. It's just really bizarre. It's I'm assuming the perch that were there when we started the session pushed them all out of the way, but now the boats are here. It must have pushed the perch out into either maybe deeper water or somewhere else upstream or wherever, I don't know really. But yeah, the bleak have just really switched on currently. Although having said that, we've not had a bite for about 5 minutes, but ah dear. Better. Oh, yeah, buggy. It's better. Just changing that shotting pattern then just made it fall a bit more naturally, I think. So there seems to be a lull, and then we get 2 or 3 fish, and then there's another lull, but I don't think this boat traffic's not helping now at all. It did initially, it sparked these bleak on, but it's there's an awful lot of boats now bozzing up and down, and it's having a bit of an effect, as you can probably tell. But I'm going to keep plugging away for a little while longer as well. Still got probably half my bait left, if not a bit more. So we'll see. Let's keep trickling it in little and often, and see if we can't tempt a few more out. I've adjusted the depth a few times as well, just try and keep in contact with these fish. Not by much, only by about 6 or 8 inches. It's like deeper or shallower and stuff like that. And I've altered the shotting pattern a bit as well. Just to try and give it a different fall rate, which seems to be working well. Just constantly adjusting things and stuff, which, you know, you've kind of got to do during a session. If you're not getting bites and you know there's fish there, then you need to change something, don't you? And it's normally something dead simple, so always worth bearing that in mind. But I hope you're enjoying it anyway, because it's nice just to relax and just do something totally different. Which is what we all need to do in our busy lives and all that sort of jazz. So, but yeah, if you want to support the channel, there's 3 ways that you can do it. Okay, the first one is dead simple. Just give this video a like. The second one, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell as well, so you're notified as soon as we upload a new video. And the third way, if you really want to get into us and get supporting us and helping us out, the third way is to just buy us a coffee. There's a link in the description below And what that'll do is that'll take you to a site. I do my blogging through there, and you can just buy us a coffee via PayPal, stuff like that. And it's £3 if you want to just buy us one, and it just helps massively. Enables us to go a bit further afield to do filming. We can update the equipment. We can buy a better whip if 10 people buy us a coffee. I'm pretty sure we can get a whip for £30 from somewhere, and do more of awesome videos like this. So yeah, pick one of them or do all three and get involved because it is much appreciated. Oh, that was possibly the best bite in the world ever. Yay! Fishy! So as you've probably gathered, I am by no means a whip fishing expert. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love fishing short and shallow, as you know. But it is a skill that needs some fine tuning, I think, to get the best out of it. I think the key is feeding, as always, isn't it? Feeding and hitting your bites helps, doesn't it? And apparently, right, this is a proper factoid, this one. With the bleak, back in the day down in London, they used to get them all out at Thames and that, and they used to use the scales to put in jewellery, apparently. Don't know how accurate that is, but that's what Matt Hayes said on one of his programmes. So there must be some truth in it. I think I need I don't know, strike first and then see, rather than just trying to whack it straight out. And there we go. It's a bit better, isn't it? It's a bit better. You know what I mean? Yeah, boats put me off. I really fancy coming down with waders and vape and just trotting a waggler down on a stick float or something, but gets to this time, it's just chaotic with boats and stuff. It's nightmare. And as I say, if you fish the feeder anywhere on here, you just get hooked up with boats, something shocking, and it's just a total waste of time, really. Which is a shame, because it's a really good area to fish. But it's got to be early morning or a bit of an evening session. So whether I do one of them or not, I don't know. We'll see. We'll play it by ear and see. Oh, this is a bit different, isn't it? It's a bit different. What chuff is that? Oh, a big perch. Oh, good job I brought my net, innit? This chunky perch, that one. Lovely jubilee. Look at that. Nice little angry perch. Got a gut full of maggots as well. And then stretch my rig up. Decent sized fish that was as well. So maybe the perch have come back in numbers and just having a detrimental effect on the bleak there. So see what happens this put in and decide from there, really. That was a lovely perch. Ooh, bleak again, back into the bleak. Rogue perch, I think that one was. So yeah, mint, and I've totally lost count of how many fish we've had, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, see, should have bought me clicker. Never mind. Well, there's a few there now, isn't there? Again, it's weird. It's fits and starts. It's just not consistent, and I don't know why. I'm assuming it's the feeding pattern that I've got is just not consistent. It's not into their pattern yet. I don't know, but not going to worry anyway. Not going to worry. Oh my god, he must get bored of repeating that same cack all over at time. Huh, what a boring job. Yeah, I'm not sure I could do that boat job thing where you have to do the commentary, reading the story. I'd have to just give them a bit of fishing info, do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, that's where I caught a 6-pound river bream, it was my PB. Yeah, forget the history of York, that's boring. Ah dear, this peg's good for roach. Cast with imp. Mega. I think I'll probably get into trouble though, don't you? Probably best I don't have that job. Well, thanks very much for watching. I've had a fantastic couple of hours. Tight lines, and I'll catch you all later. Cheers.